Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, and I really wanted to take the time to talk to you guys about knowledge, because something that is truly terrifying to me is the fact that people genuinely believe that they do not have to do their own due diligence. And I mean this in every context, but especially when it comes to how deeply my life has been affected by these fraudulent court orders. We are so uneducated as a collective, and it is honestly worrisome. I recently came across some clips on TikTok from a Jubilee discussion featuring Candace Owens and several other women. I haven't watched the entire show. I might, I don't know. But the clips keep showing up on my For You page on TikTok. Now, the conversation was centered around feminism. But one clip particularly stood out. It featured Candace and, if I'm not mistaken, a woman named Priscilla. She spoke about the lack of education and knowledge. And let me say this, Queen, you taught me something for sure. Now, I usually don't engage in much conversation that revolves around division because I have my own spiritual and personal understandings and beliefs. And I'd rather not involve myself in anything involving separation. But when she said that the average reading comprehension level in the United States is around a 6th grade level, that hit me harder than a ton of bricks. It's not even only disheartening. It's intentional. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it until y'all really grasp what I'm saying. This is so much bigger than me. It's insane. It's really about all of us collectively as a group. And when I say all of us, I genuinely mean the whole world, not even just the United States. This journey has revealed to me just how deeply disconnected we are from our rights, and how foreign those rights sound to people when I try to speak them out loud. It's not even just that people don't know their rights. Many don't even have the capacity to comprehend them when they're presented. And that is by design. That is not a goddamn accident. Instead, most people are stuck in the cycle of systemic fraud that continues to enslave us. And that's so frustrating to me, because I cannot make up the things that I share with y'all, and I cannot make up the stuff that I am citing in my documents that I am sharing with y'all. Which brings me back to a key point. Just because you are unaware or uneducated about something does not mean it is not real, that it is not happening, and that it's non-existent. It just means that you do not understand it yet. Most people don't know how to navigate the court system, period, let alone recognize when the court itself is breaking the law. But the lack of education does not exempt anyone from due process. And just because the majority does not know that, or does not even know better, doesn't mean that I'm supposed to pretend like I don't know that neither. I am standing on business. Hear me and believe me. The business I'm standing on is not moving from under my feet. Let me be clear. From the authorities showing up at my home with the intent to forcibly remove my child, to my child's counselor service being unlawfully suspended. These are crimes, period. And these are crimes committed towards me and my family. We are the injured party, and I can prove that. People have never been taught that due process is required before a lawful court order can even exist. Due process is an evidentiary process that cannot be skipped. And yet, the current court system routinely ignores it. Routinely. This has become a whole thing. And here's the part that most people do not realize. Once a court order is challenged, anyone adhering to it is legally obligated to do their due diligence. Period. I have challenged every single alleged order produced in my case. All of them. That means anyone continuing to follow those orders without reviewing the challenge is walking directly into lawsuit territory. And yes, they will be held accountable. Ignorance does not excuse anybody from the law, and I know the law. This is something we all need to understand, because what's happening to me is happening to others. And too many people believe that they can't do anything but consent or comply. That is not true. My case is living proof. I often ask people, what do you feel is worth fighting for? Because your freedom and your children's freedom should be at the top of that list to me. But getting there requires massive change. Change that will not be easy. Change that will take time. But change that is absolutely necessary. So many are unknowingly living in fear because the unknown feels scarier than the illusion of safety. We are not safe. But hear me. Continuing to live in an enslaved system that has shown you time and time again that you are not safe and that it is not about to protect you in any way, shape, or form, that should scare you more. So when I ask for help, I am not just asking for me. I am asking you to help me help you. And that's the difference. I am not only concerned about the well-being of myself and my own children. I am deeply concerned about all of us, all of humanity, because this shit is wild. Because the truth is, no one is coming to save us. We are the ones who must save ourselves. But that starts with one thing: being willing to acknowledge and accept what we are saving ourselves from. And that is this system. And let me assure you, an alien invasion is the least of your worries. Because the stuff that's happening directly in front of us, and there's a long list of things that I can use as an example of how this system is fraudulent and it's not fucking set up to protect us from people being shot by police people and they're getting off. We're not even asking the question of how they are getting off with murdering an innocent party that has committed no crime and is showing them no harm, but yet they keep walking. And all we doing is yelling that lives matter. We got to be willing to put some work in behind the screaming. I'm screaming for sure. Don't get me wrong. I be screaming at the top of my lungs, especially since I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I am also actually doing the physical work. I am following up. I am completing the documents. I am submitting the documents. I am keeping a detailed timeline of an evidentiary record. And that's what everybody needs to be doing. Because you can complain about shit all the time. You can complain about policemen being crooked all the time. But until you actually put actionable steps behind actually changing the problem, nothing can change. We have to hold the system accountable. Nobody else is going to hold the system accountable. The system damn sure in hell is not going to hold themselves accountable. Like, I really need y'all to hear me. And I empathize with y'all because I absolutely am 100% aware that this was a very intentional thing. This is literally how things were set up. Everything that I've learned is something that I could have learned growing up, for sure. These are the things that I'm going to teach my children instead of the things that they push in school. And it's important for a plethora of reasons. I still haven't even gotten to everything else that I'm doing outside of court. I'm not just battling one system. Baby, I'm taking a whole state. We toe to toe. And now I'm federally toe to toe with federal systems. All different things. But we gonna get into that another time because today we talking about this. Y'all gotta show up. I need y'all to show up. I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me make this big. Because the bigger this is, the more we can change together. Because trust me, my lawsuit is soundproof right the fuck now. And I can just take it to federal court and receive my ramifications or reparations for everything that I have experienced. I don't want to stop there. And I'm asking y'all to help me so we can make it bigger, so we can make a change. Because a million voices is way more louder and significant and more pressure than one voice. I don't even want y'all to have to experience the shit that some people be experiencing in order to make change. Damn, the experiences that people share with us should really be enough. The amount of children that have been taken from people is insane. That shit is despicable. It's disheartening. That shit makes my stomach turn, and I feel for these individuals so deeply. I be crying when I be coming across stories online. But also, people are still coming to the internet to get help, to get their children back from people that's working within the system. We got to make it make sense. We got to make it make sense. We have to do more. We have to do more. I love y'all. I promise I love y'all. And we got to fix it, y'all. We got to change it. We got to do better. And helping me can literally lead to helping everybody. Because we are everybody, one, collective. No matter the color, the race, the sex, it doesn't matter. Everybody is affected by the same damn system. And this is what I need people to grasp. And this is serious. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time because I'm hot. I'm sweating. But I look good though. All right, peace.